Hey y'all, happy Sunday and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Diamond. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to film this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to film this without interruptions because I have a 2-year-old upstairs screaming to the top of her lungs. But if you are new here, welcome. And if you are one of my old subscribers, thank you. Welcome back. For those of you who are new, do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Here, I'm just sharing my life journey. I decided to start documenting the journey as I moved to Dallas a year ago. I just kind of want to share some of my experiences with you all in hopes to encourage you, and just to, I don't know, I feel like YouTube this is a space for me to be transparent, and just open up a little bit more about myself and my life journey. So I gotta have like a story time for y'all today. I wanted to tell y'all about a blessing that I received over the weekend. So I'm gonna just jump right in. So I guess you could consider this as a story time with Diam. That's what we're gonna call it. Story time with Diam, okay? So my daughter's aunt came to visit this weekend, and she's like a sister to me. Even though that's her dad's sister, she is like my sister. I love her so much. But this was her first time coming to visit us since we moved to Dallas. So she came in on Friday morning and she just left this morning. And so we had all of this stuff planned. You know, she is very, she is very low maintenance, and so am I. So our relationship really works because I knew that when she came, all she would want to do was like, you know, eat good, relax, and just spend some time with us. So it was like it was a perfect trip. It was a perfect setup. The weekend was great. We ate at a few nice restaurants, had brunch yesterday, and everything was good. Her birthday is today, so we were celebrating her birthday. So while she was here, she wanted to get her hair done. And so I took her to my salon suite. For those of you who don't know, I'm a hairstylist. I took her to my salon suite on yesterday, and we shampooed her hair, did her a nice silk press, and it was bomb. We have been working on transitioning her hair for 2 years, and it just looks so great. Like, I'm so proud of her for transitioning from relaxed to natural. I know that it was a struggle, and I always tell people that, like, you have to be very patient when you are transitioning from relaxed to natural. But it often reminds me of the transition that I'm currently going through. Like I don't know if y'all have watched my previous videos. If you haven't, please go back and watch them. But on the last video, I said that I feel like I have been in transition for like the past, honestly, since COVID. So I feel like it kind of started in 2020, and it's just like every time I get comfortable with doing something, I feel like God is like, yeah, you know, we're not gonna do it that way. We're gonna switch it up a little bit, you know, so don't get too comfortable. So, which brings me to my story. Okay, so let me go back. So we went to the salon suite, I did her hair, and she was just complimenting us on like how nice the suite is. She was like, this is so nice. You have a nice view, like you have a window suite, like this is luxury, this is top of the line, it's really nice. And so I was explaining to her that our lease is up at the end of this month. So I was just telling her, I'm like, well, sis, you know, I'm about to move to another building, which is closer to my daughter's school. And I said, well, we moved into this new building, and I kind of just got like a regular suite because I didn't want to spend like a whole lot of money getting a window suite, because it was like a $75 or $100 difference like per week, and that may not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but for me, I'm in a season where I'm trying to be a good steward over my money, because I feel that there will be bigger blessings to come, and I just want to be prepared for them. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm cool. Like I'm good with this, like regular suite. Like I'm gonna make it look nice. My clients are gonna love it. They're gonna love the space. I'm gonna make it serene, peaceful, and we're gonna get the job done. So she was like, well, sis, she was like, you going from a window suite to like a regular room. She was like the window really, really does matter. It really does matter. And I was like, well, you know what, since you put it like that, I was like, since you put it like that, if a window suite is available, then I will consider moving to a window suite and making it work, So I'm like, I'll consider it if one is available, or if I get in there and I feel like I'm too closed in, then I'll just ask her, can I move to a window suite, right? So, anywho, we were just out and about on yesterday after brunch, and we were just riding, and honestly, I was trying to get my 2-year-old to fall asleep in the car because it was her nap time. So I'm like, we can just ride and go. I can show you her school. Mom, can I have cheese? Yes. One moment, okay? Oh. Okay, yeah. Here's my 2-year-old. Can I have cheese? Cheese? Yes. I don't know if we have any. Let me see. One moment, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So, back to the story. So, we were out riding yesterday, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna take you to see Coda's school, and I want to show you like where I'll be working. So, anywho, we get there, and it's a Saturday. And I should have mentioned this before, but the building that I'm moving to, the new salon suites that I'm about to move to, they're like brand new. So they are supposed to be done at the end of this month, but so they're still in the process of working. So of course, when I get there, the door is locked. I'm like, oh dang, the door is locked. I really wanted to show her the salon suite that I would be in, and I just kind of wanted her to get a feel of it, so she would at least know, where I work, what I'm doing, or whatever. So anyhow, I get there and I pull on the door, and then as I'm walking back to my car, I see the owner of the salon suites. So she like hops out of her car, and she come and unlock the door for me. I give her a hug. Honestly, I don't know why I hug this lady, because we don't know each other like that, but it's just something about her spirit that I absolutely love. And since I met her, like from the moment that I met her, I was like, she is really like, you could just tell that she just has very pure motives and intentions, and I don't know, I just get a good feeling about it. So, I give her a hug or whatever, ask her how she doing, introduce her to my sis and my daughter, and we go in the suites, right? So we walk in, and I'm showing my sister, I'm like, this is the suite that I'll be in. And she's like, oh, okay, it's nice or whatever. And so the suite owner, she's like, I forgot to text you and ask you this, but I'll ask you now since we're face to face. She's like, the lady that's gonna be in the suite right here, she actually wanted me to ask you, could she have your suite as well, because she does like hair, makeup, and lashes, so she needed more space. So I was like, okay, like I just have like a regular basic suite, so it's really like nothing extravagant about the suite. So I'm like, sure, so I could just move over here or pick another one. So she was like, well, I was thinking that since you're giving up your suite, I can move you to this bigger one here, okay? So I'm like, oh wow, okay. She was like, I can move you to a bigger one, and the price is still gonna be the same. So I'm like, wow, like that's great, that's a blessing. Now keep in mind, the bigger suite, though it was still big, it did not have a window, right? So but I was still grateful because I'm like, I'm getting a suite that's supposed to be this price and I'm still getting it for this price. I'm cool. It's a win-win. I'm like, I'm here. I'm here to do my job, and I'm like I said, I'm gonna make the space look nice, and we gonna carry on. So me and my sis, we still, just looking at the suite, looking at the building, talking about how I should decorate the suite and stuff. And then she stops me and she's like, you know what? I know you wanted a window suite initially, so let me show you this suite. So she brings me to another suite, which just so happens to be like the first suite when you walk in, make a right. I'll be like it's like the first suite, right? When you walk in, make a right, first suite. So so she shows me the window suite and she was like, I know you wanted a window suite. So if you want this one, you can have this one at the same price. And I'm like, wait a minute. So you telling me I can move into this window suite for the same price as the basic suite? Y'all, when I tell you I was done, because me and my sister had just talked about this like earlier that day about how I wanted a window suite, and if one was available, then I would consider it. But I didn't even have to even consider it. Like, I just feel like God had to place it on her heart to be like, look, since you gave up your suite, the basic suite, I'm gonna go ahead and give you what you really wanted initially at the same price. And it was just such a blessing because when I got in there, I was like, wow, the window suite really does make like the lighting and everything is perfect. I'm like, this is what I need. This is what I wanted initially. But of course I was kind of like, I don't want to spend the money for it. But I still got what I wanted in the end. And I'm just grateful. I just wanted to share that with y'all because sometimes we be looking at stuff and we look at situations, and I just don't think that we count the small blessings enough. And maybe it seems small, but it's really big because that was like a desire in my heart. I wanted that window suite, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna be a good steward over my money. And I think that God was like, look, I'm gonna give you what you want because you actually really like trying to do the right thing. You're not coming in here trying to be all, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, give me the biggest window suite in the building or whatever the case may be. You came in here grounded, and here's your blessing. You get the window suite. So y'all, I just really had to share that story with y'all. And so my sister was like, we kind of like manifested that, like, and I was like, that's wild. Like, it's just, I'm just grateful that it happened. Like, I'm just, and that kind of showed me that I'm in the right place around the right people, because she did not have to do that for me. She could have just said, oh, okay, well, you can just move to the suite next door. It's the same, it's literally the same exact suite. But I was like, no, if this lady is saying that she need more space, then who am I to get in her way of needing more space? If she needs the two suites that's connected, then yeah, you can have them. I'm not tripping over there. Like, I'm not tripping on it. It was small, but I'm just so grateful that it worked out the way that it did. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. Like, just stay encouraged, just be encouraged, and just always try to treat people the way that you want people to treat you, because I promise you, whatever seeds you sow, good or bad, is coming back. And I have been on both sides, honestly, truthfully speaking, but I am trying to get myself together. I'm getting myself together. And I'm just grateful for this new chapter. And I'm just grateful, y'all. That's it. I'm just grateful. So I hope that y'all have a blessed day, and I hope that y'all have a wonderful week. And I will keep y'all updated on the progress for me moving from one salon suite to another. So yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Later.